Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I know I said that I was going to be posting more consistently, but here we are. Life is lifing. But today I'm going to show you some of the goodies that I've got recently. I'm gonna play around with this new palette that I just received in the mail. Hopefully I'm not pronouncing this right, or hopefully I'm not pronouncing it wrong. But it's called the NOIRCORN palette, and it also is called the current palette is called the Blightmoon. I received this, I think it arrived like yesterday night, so I was really intrigued by the color story because like I also have some girl cult eyeshadow palettes as well that I've been trying to do videos on, so hopefully I end up doing videos on. But basically this is the artwork of what it looks like. And for those that don't know me, I love Japanese art, Chinese art, especially traditional art, but I also love anime. And I was so like in awe with this artwork and like the color blocking. So I was like, I think I have to get this. And the back also has something like this, which is like really cool. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Stop focusing on me. There we go. But yeah, it is so cool. And then when I opened the color story, obviously, come on now, it's a win. Like it's a grungy type of like color story. Like I'm sold. But anyways, for those that are new, my name is T. I love all things skin and beauty. I also love indie makeup, as you can see. And I love just trying new and shiny products. And I also have fungal acne. So yay. So if you're interested in learning about fungal acne safe products that I use, especially when it comes down to foundation and skincare, then please subscribe. Please stay. We'll love to have you. And without further ado, let's get into this video. First things first, you know I have to go in with my DANESSA MYRICKS. I have a lot of her blurring balm skin tints. Like, I have a lot. It's because these right here have been saving me all summer. When I say that you do not sweat, I mean it. I have it in Universal, which I use with other foundations that I want to try out because the primer is that good, especially for the New York heat because it's 90 degrees today. But I have it in different shades because I wanted to try lighter shades for concealer because I can't use the Yummy Skin concealer because it's not fungal acne safe. So if you were wondering if it's fungal acne safe, it is not. So I can't use them, but I have 8.5, I have 9, I have 7, and I have 5. I might go in with 5 for concealer and 8.5 for the face. That's what I might do, because like I don't really have a tan at the moment because like I don't be trying to go out like that in the heat. Like, are you crazy? Like, I only do it if like there is a need, if I have plans, if I'm running errands, then I'll go outside in the heat. But I'm not a summer type of person. Like I ain't doing that. So yeah, we can use the 8.5. And I also took the DANESSA MYRICKS on my trip that I had to go to Philadelphia. It was like a work trip. And yeah, that lasts with like the happy hour all day, just working with my team. Like, it did not budge. And Philadelphia at that time was like, it was ridiculously hot. Even at night, like the humidity was crazy. Like, So if you want to try DANESSA MYRICKS, if you haven't tried any of the Blurring Balm powder tints, what are you doing? You're missing out. So without further ado, let's get into the foundation and then the concealer. I'll also try to like make sure that I powder, because like this is a new brand, so I'm not entirely sure how the fallout is going to be, but we shall see. If y'all could see my desk, like, it is insane. All right, so I am going to use the Hourglass brush. This is this brush right here, the little yeah, I'll see if I can link it. And I'm just gonna tap it in. Yeah, see how it kind of just melts into the skin? Yeah, this is definitely my shade. Yeah. Mine was definitely too dark. Like, this is definitely my skin tone for sure. This is really a gorgeous formula. As you can tell, I have a lot of them. But yeah, this doesn't disappoint me like throughout the day. Like, if I want to go out to the movies, or if I have something to do outside, this is what I put on. Like, I'm not kidding. This is just exactly what I put on. Because it's that easy to use and it lasts for sure. So, but yeah. Enough about DANESSA MYRICKS. Where have I been? I'm not gonna lie, I've been procrastinating because I've just been enjoying my time outside of work. For those that are new, I not too long ago lost my cat, Tiger, and you know, it wasn't in the cards. Like, it was definitely like not on my bingo card to lose him this year. It was not in my cards as well to adopt another cat. But I was pretty much going to wait a bit to get my financing situation done, you know, mainly because like the hospital bills, the vet bills were a lot. But eventually I looked into the process of like, how can I adopt a cat, right? Like, what are like foundations or apps or Petco, whatever, like how can I adopt a cat? Because like I didn't want just any like regular like kitten that like a neighbor cat had given birth to. Like, I wanted like a grown cat, mainly because like I'm very busy. I can't really take care of like a kitten. And my apartment is no longer kitten proof. So that was definitely not going to work out. But eventually I ended up finding a couple of candidates for me to adopt. Most of them looked like Tiger, just a tabby. And then I also found a calico cat and a tortoise cat. But then the process to adopt them were very, very slow. Like, I don't know, maybe they were already adopted and they were like, yeah, I don't want to respond or what, but this point on, they have not gotten back to me. So I guess it was meant to be for me to adopt a cat from Long Island City. It's this foundation that has free feeders for stray cats around the Long Island City area. Long Island Feral Feeders, I think, is the name of the foundation. And they found this cat that was not a part of the colony, that was pretty new and must have been dumped not too long ago. And it's like, I feel so bad for animals who just get given up on, and like you don't even take them to a shelter or whatever. Like you just dump them on the street hoping that they survive or not giving a damn. Like, that is cruel. Like, and that's why I would forever save an animal before I save a human. I'm being so for real right now. Like, that literally pissed me off, his story. Especially when I saw the video on the day where they found him in the colony. Like, he was like weak, he was like fragile. He obviously didn't belong there. He was very friendly and very hungry and needed to be taken care of. So he's been at the like foster like from like January of this year. So he's been there for like a while now. And like we went through the vetting process. It was pretty quick. But also, like, they were like, are you, like, a sane person? Like, are you going to take care of him? Like, what do the windows look like? How big is your apartment? Like, where do you live? Like, so, like, we also have, like, a Slack channel, too, to keep in touch just for updates or whatever. Which is really nice that they still want to keep in contact. But eventually I adopted the cat. His name is Tigress. I kept his name just because I like the story of it. At first they thought that he was a girl, but he's actually a boy. And we don't really know how old he is. They say maybe 2, maybe 3. It's just based on the vet that saw him. But another thing why I wanted to get like an adult cat is because like he's gonna be already spaded or neutered, have all of his vaccinations. Like, there's not a lot of like money that goes involved with a cat who already has his stuff, really. So I wasn't that worried to, you know, take in a cat for that reason, especially a grown cat. And also I think it would be a burden for my older cat, Oreo, who's like 13 or 14 years old. She is an old lady. So that's mainly the reason why I didn't want her to like feel like I dumped a kitten on her to deal with, you know? Like, I think that would be very cruel for me to do, especially at her age. So that was another reason why we were like, yeah, let's just get a older cat. Oh, okay, so this is number 5. Yeah, this could be definitely a concealer shade for sure. Another thing is that like the way that this weather is, it is like pretty much melting the blurring bombs, which is crazy. I'm wondering if this is actually going to work. We shall see. I can always fix it up. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I didn't want to burden my older cat. So that was another reason why we decided to just adopt an older cat. They're still trying to figure each other out, but there's no fighting, which is great. And he just adores her. Like, he just watches her from afar. He wants to play with her so bad, but Oreo is just not having it. Like, she's in her retirement era, so she doesn't really want to play, but she does have moments where she'll like have zoomies, and like for a little bit they'll like chase each other, or like he'll still keep his distance but still like chase her around, but not like intimidating. Like he's such a kind and sweet boy. And yeah, is obsessed with Oreo. So I have been loving on my cat, my new cat, Tigress. He is adorable, and I'm just enjoying him, really. Which is another reason why like I haven't been really posting much. Another thing is that like work has been really busy. Like I'm in the busy season, and this is like, you know, a side hustle. So like uploading wise, like I kind of do it just for fun, just because like I want to share like my makeup collection, my experience with fungal acne, and you know, I already have posted on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm more of a person who loves to just like talk and talk, right? So I felt like, you know, moving to YouTube would be the best thing for me to do. And I have been enjoying it. I have. It's just that, you know, certain things just pretty much just happen. Let me see, what brush should I use for powder? I might use the Refer brush. I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier powder. This powder right here, it is the Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Press Powder in Translucent Deep. I'm gonna put this over my under eyes just a bit. So far, the balm is working as like a concealer. It's just that it's pretty light, at least for me. Like I don't like to go, you know, too light. Especially because sometimes I use lighter powders underneath my eyes, so that's definitely gonna like blow it up even more if I use like a lighter shade. But this shall do. Number 5 is still a pretty good shade that I would still like continue to use. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder. It's the one that has the black top on it. I got the sample size, and I still like have it. So yeah, we're gonna continue to use this. But yeah, it's been like a pretty busy season for me at work. So like, you know how they say like sometimes when your hobbies kind of feel like it's like a second job, some people end up not liking their hobbies anymore, and I don't want to do that. I kind of wanted to like take a break for a while and kind of like enjoy my free time once I log off from work, and kind of like enjoy my new baby. Also, Oreo is getting up there too, so I definitely want to spend more time with her, even though I work from home. Like, I don't be laying around and lounging. Like, I be working. And like, I also feel so bad for Tigress because like, he wants to play so bad. He wants so much attention. But when I'm working. So he'll just lay by my feet as I work. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I feel so bad. Like, oh, I know you want to play with me so bad, but I'm so sorry. Okay. This is pretty good. I like where this is going. I think this is a win. I'm not going to do too much with the forehead. I'm just probably going to, again, just powder it. Yeah, I'm probably just going to powder it. I wonder if I want to use a different brush for the areas, but let's just continue to use this refer brush that I got, the pointed one. I feel like I still have control with this anyways, so like I don't want to do too much today because it's going to be very hot. And yeah, it's going to be very hot today, so I don't want to do too much. But honestly, even though this is a balm, if you let it sit for a while, or if you don't add too much, you probably just need setting spray, if I'm gonna be honest with you, or like just like a regular powder and you're good to go. But you know, I like that reassurance, so that's why I tend to go overboard, even though I probably don't need to. Okay. All right, so far so good. Now I might go in with something that's a little bit more blurring. So I might go in with the Hourglass loose one, the loose powder, just to touch up some of the areas that I see where there's still some texture. You know, there's still, you know, some texture, not too much, but still kind of want to make sure I'm good. And I've been pretty much loving like some of these powders that I've been testing out. Now for me, powders and, you know, fungal acne, like I don't really need to worry about powders. Now, like everybody's like fungal acne is different. Some can't do powders and, you know, just patch tests, really do your research to make sure the products that I'm using are fungal acne safe or don't have the triggers that trigger your fungal acne, because everybody's fungal acne and skin is going to react differently. So but yeah, okay, I think I'm done with the face. I'm going to do bronzer now. I'm not going to, you know, do cream stuff just because cream and then powder is too much. Like, it is too much. So I'm going to go in with the DIOR bronzer. Yes, I did get it. One thing that I have to say is that I love shopping online than in store, just because, like, you know, for me, I already know what I'm coming in for. But like when I went to Ulta, it was because I had received a birthday gift card from my team, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Sephora. Like, I think like now I can get this like bronzer. Like, something in my spirit told me to like, let's wait a bit. And then I got that gift card and I was like, okay, something's telling me to just get it now. So that's what I did. I went to Ulta in person, which, like, I don't know, for an introvert like me, like, I would say, like, I wouldn't recommend. But I don't know, it's just that, like, as soon as I entered the door, it's like, damn, like, I can't even look around or step in without being bombarded by like employees who are like, I don't know if it's like an incentive to, you know, talk to a lot of customers more than like 3 or 5 times, but it was just overwhelming for me because, like, I already knew that I wanted to get this and some like hair products, and I was just like, yeah, buddy, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm wasting your time because I already know what I want to get. So but they had like a stand where like you could etch your name or initials to a product, and right now, like, they were like going heavy with like the Christian Dior thing. My thing is that, like, I really don't care if it got my name or not. Listen, I paid for it. All I gotta say is that it better work. You know, like, I don't care for that kind of stuff. But like, they were like really heavy, like, oh, you sure you don't want to like get your name etched on here? Like, it's free. I'm like, I just want to grab and go. Like, I just want to grab and go. I don't have time, okay? I came to Ulta and I had a mission, and I've accomplished my mission, and I would like to check out. But like, I was still like looking around because like they had like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona there. I wanted to check their stands out. I'm now going in with the KOSAS, their new blushes that they came out with, or like the new shades. This one is called Heartbeat, and it's so cute. Like, look at this marble type of like design and color. Oh, I absolutely adore these blushes. But yeah, like I was like checking on certain stuff, and like every single aisle I would go into, they would follow, and I was just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you follow me? Like, is it because I'm black? Like, what is going on? But also, like, when I got the Dior bronzer, they were like, okay, I'm gonna put it in the back for you, and he like took it. I was like, I think maybe it's because I'm black. And this is the thing, this is why I shop online, because I have peace. I have peace, because I'm not gonna have someone ruin my shopping experience by being extra, you know? Like, there's no need for that. But like eventually I checked out with all my stuff, still had some money left over, which was crazy, like crazy. But the person who checked me out was also rude. I'm like, listen, I understand that you're working in customer service and you might have been called in when you didn't want to get called in, but I mean, like, let's keep it professional here. Because like as soon as I was like, hey, my Dior bronzer's in the back, like side eye roll, I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? Like, what? Hello? You know, like, what is... Okay. So once I got rudely checked out, I was like, okay, I'm about to take my butt home, because I ain't got time for all of this stuff. But so far, it's my first time trying the bronzer. Loving it. I was very curious, because it only came with like, what, 4 or 5 shades for a bronzer. I mean, I know it's like high end, so there's not a lot of shades that they produce, which is crazy, but here we are. But it showed up quite well, actually. Not sure if this is for everybody's like deeper skin tone, like they might need to make a deeper one for the deeper complexions than mine, but overall pretty good. The blush, I really like this shade. And it's so sparkly too. Like, yeah, loving it. All right, I'm gonna move on to the eyes, and you know, we're gonna play with this new palette. All right, so I went in with my NYX eye primer, this one right here, and now we're gonna move on to this palette. I kind of want to go in with Grave Light, which is this shade here, this matte shade. First on the crease, kind of like a transition crease moment, and I'm using the new Sage Singe brushes. And then I'm kind of like diffusing it a little bit here. I think this is a collaboration palette too. I think they're called Goal Beauty or something. They do a lot of like grungy, goth, black type of makeup. But it is really showing up really well. I was kind of like worried that it wouldn't show up, but so far so good. Also, the creator is very pale too, like really pale, but she loves grungy looks, so I think this is her collab, which I'll probably put it in the video or somewhere. But look at that. That is a nice gray matte. That is a really nice gray matte. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Riffwood. I think that's how you say it. It's the grungy green color. It looks like a grungy green black color. We'll see. Gonna go in with this other brush. So I'm currently using the E10 and the E08 from Singe Beauty. Yeah, this is a green. Okay. This is really good. All right, I'm gonna take the black just to deepen a little bit. All right, so this is what we're currently working with right now. This look so far is going splendidly well. Now I kind of want to try Gilded. So I'm glad that that came with the palette because that is a great shade. But real quick, I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter primer. Honestly, I prefer the NYX primer than the Clarity because I feel like you have more control. The other one is liquidly. It's like more liquidy, if that's a word. But yeah. All right, now. So I used Grave Lights, Riffwood, and Suit. Suit is the black shade. That's Suit right there. And now I'm gonna go in with Gilded here. This sparkly shade. This is what we're working with. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, do I want to add anything else to it? Like, I think I'm pretty set, but let's see. I can probably add this green shade here on the inner corners. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. This is a pretty palette, y'all. Like, I think I'm pretty good. All right, I'm gonna clean my hands and we're gonna move on to brows, lips, and mascara and close out the video. All right, I did pretty much everything off camera. So first I did a combination of two liners. So I first went in with the Fenty Beauty lip liner in Cold Blooded, and then I combined it with Mented Cosmetics MF lip pencil. So these right here. Yeah, so far so good. One thing about these though is that like they don't really budge. So this one is a little bit more easy to manage. Like it's not going to be like still proof, if you will, or you know, it's not gonna, you know, like it's gonna budge but slightly. And then I went in with the About Face Light Lock Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Feel It All. And this is kind of like, I think it could be like a little bit of a plumping situation too. I'm not entirely sure because like I do feel like my lips are a little bit, just a tiny bit minty. But you know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like how the ingredients are. Like maybe there's like some like menthol, but I do like definitely feel it just slightly. But yeah, so far I'm loving the lip gloss and the lip combo. Figured go with like a brown lip gloss type of situation. Also went back in with my LYS pressed powder for like the under eyes because I feel like it was a little bit too bright, because I don't really like bright under eyes. Like I just don't, it makes me look like I belong in a casket, at least for me. So I went in with the LYS press powder. This is in Faithful with a puff, so with these, and it worked pretty well. So far I still like it. I'm looking at myself in a monitor. So far I love how this look went. I also, for my eyebrows, I went in with the Sephora brow wax. It's the Fluff and Fix Brow Wax Extra Hold. Yep, y'all need to stop sleeping on Sephora. Sephora got some good stuff. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is it. Pretty much did everything. I also went in with my mascara. Y'all know the mascara that I love, which is the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. Went in with this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Had fun with the palette. I had fun with like my face products, with my base products. I'm gonna try not to get too heavy-handed when I use the blurring balm from DANESSA MYRICKS, the number 5, just because like you don't really have that much control with it now that it is summer and like it's been melting. So once I put my brush in it, I had so much product, like it was crazy. But other than that, pretty good. I can't complain too much. The only thing that I would say is that this bronzer is a little bit on the red side, which I'm not surprised that it is on the red side now that I think about it. But it's more on a redder side. I looked at the mirror when I was washing my hands, so I was like, oof, jump scare, like, oof, that is red. But other than that, like, it's easy to fix, you know. Can't really complain other than that the shade is a little bit on the red side. That's pretty much it. But yeah, you probably hear Oreo screaming her head off in the living room. Another reason why I've been taking a break from uploading, because I want to spend time with my baby and my new baby. But yeah, Oreo is getting up there. That's one thing that I'm not going to be ready for is Oreo. I've had her since I was in high school, like years, like there's nothing else that I can say, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm going to make me some breakfast, some coffee, get my day started for the week, and log on and work. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you stayed to the end, I want you to know that, like, I'm going to try to post more consistently. Some of the recordings that are being uploaded are pre-recorded, so they're pretty old, but still, I don't want the looks to go to waste or my thoughts to go to waste. But I talked about a lot of things that were, you know, past news about like the makeup industry, what's been going on, and etc. But it is what it is. If you want to watch it, do so. If you think, you know, it's too late, you don't have to watch it. It's fine. This is a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't even say it's a side hustle. It's just a side hobby, to be honest with you. I just love to talk about makeup and skincare and share my experience about fungal acne. But anyways, this is T. Thank you for staying for this video. Remember to, what was my outro? Remember to love yourself, love your skin, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.